This segment is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chevrolet. We say yes when others say no.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I am your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And when we need to get updates from St. Mary Parish, we turn to the Sheriff's Office as we welcome back Lieutenant David Spencer. Lieutenant, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for letting me come on.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're having such a great day. We need to have you on. Like, it was a good day to have you. So I know we got a couple of reports that y'all sent out. Let's talk first about Javon Joseph Robertson.
Okay. Javon Robertson from the Jeanerette area, we arrested him on October 7th. That's back to a shooting that took place in the Sorrel area back around Easter weekend, April 23rd of this year. Mm-hmm. And the detectives have been working on that one for a while. They figured out that he was involved and obtained some good evidence and mm-hmm. applied for the warrant. Judge signed the warrant, and Mr. Robertson was already in jail on a separate incident with some charges, and so we went and placed charges on him yesterday. And he got for our charges, he got a $575,000 bond. And that particular incident, that investigation is still ongoing at this time.
Right, right. And you guys, as usual, work very well with some of these other law enforcement. I know it was a really big deal that the Sheriff wanted to thank Baldwin Police Department and the Jeanerette Police Department. Let's talk about how well that went together.
Oh, they really helped out with a lot of information on this particular case. And we enjoyed, look, all of us work together at different agencies. Yeah. So it's just kind of natural. And anytime we can help them out, we do. When they help us out, that's awesome as well. Yeah,
I can tell you it's natural down here, but I've heard stories it's not that way everywhere. And so I'm always
I have heard the same thing.
I'm very happy about that. So thank you for that. So again, it's come second nature to us, but not everybody does it, which is really cool. Let's talk about the three that were arrested in the armed robbery in Amelia.
Right. Jewel Ross, Lee Boudreaux, and Alexis Groh. October 1st, we had a deputy that went over to a residence on North Ferret Street, and it was a disturbance, and somebody had gotten sprayed with a substance. And as that little investigation started, and patrol handled this investigation, they figured out that the victim, somebody took his wallet, and he was threatened with an object, and so that one at that particular time, Boudreaux and Groh were still at the residence, and so they were arrested. Mm-hmm. And we obtained a warrant for Miss Ross and picked her up not long after, and they're in jail for that at this time.
And again, working well together, and typically when we have this Morgan City Police Department, one of those things, again, just working very well together and helping each other, right?
Right.
And so, again, those bonds that we have, the bail was set for Boudreaux and Groh at $40,000 each, right?
Right, and Ross got a $50,000 bond.
Okay, right. So just a little bit different for those two for that. And so we appreciate that update. But on a more positive note, I like the fact that you guys spend a lot of time, and I'm glad you're able to do it, really educating the community, and you get to do that with the kids as well. Tell us a little bit about that, Detective.
Oh, look, I was elated to find out that the school system now has a law class, and it's right in ninth with a few 10th graders, so they're right before getting their driver's licenses,
right?
Which gives us a great opportunity to go in and say, here's what to expect on a traffic stop. This is what you have to do per the law. This is what's going on. We talked about reasonable suspicion, probable cause. And I love doing it. I mean, I was a teacher for 17 years and coached. So it's a role I'm familiar with. And anytime I get the opportunity to go back into a classroom, man, I jump on that. And the kids are awesome. Like I gave them a scenario without giving them all the answers.
Right.
And got them to try to, and they told me, I feel like the police in that scenario are being unfair to us. I understand that. Then I showed them what was going on behind the scenes. And they were surprised. Oh, we didn't know that. Yep, absolutely. So it was great. It was awesome.
Well, what a great marriage for you and your role here with what you do now and the history of being, in the school system for that long. And so thank you for doing both, which I appreciate. Now, there's the argument that we got some really good food down here, and I can tell you we have the best food down here, but you guys got some showing off to do. You guys did really well last year. Let's talk a little bit about this cook-off, the Centerwell Cast Iron Cook-Off.
Yeah, this one's cool. Everything has to be prepared in a cast iron, skillet or pot or whatever. Right. And our guys, they do well. Look, they love cooking, so this is kind of one of their pastimes. But they took home 2 first place awards. One was for their smothered green beans, and the other one was for the chuck roast. But I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of rumbles going on at the sheriff's office because we really seriously want them to cook lunch for us one day.
Yeah. Hey,
so we
love you feeding the community, but hey, we're part of the community. Come feed your brothers, will you?
That's it. And they're good at it, man. I'm not even playing. These guys, and I hear them talking. They talk around the office about new recipes and things they're trying, and they're serious about the cooking. They're really good at it. So, we're hoping very soon to have lunch of some sort around here.
Well, Lieutenant, if you're reporting anything, you report back to me about lunch. That's what I want to know. So you report back. Lieutenant, we appreciate it so very much. Thanks for the good things and getting those people off the street. Very much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment, but don't go anywhere. I got a whole lot more right here on Bayou Time.
This segment was brought to you by A.J. Doman Chevrolet. We say yes when others say no.